بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Hope you people are doing well again. As I have promised you in the last class, last two classes were complete some theories and I was giving you some words, some vocabularies, and in the last part of last class I had told you that today we will have a listening part. Usually when we listen to something, I tell you many times, repeat and listen again. But the story which I would like to play today is very simple and interesting. I know people are very much interested to listen to the stories, right? I am interested, even like that you people also will be interested to listen to the stories. That's why I would like to show you a simple story today. Before that, why we listen to the stories or anything of a native speaker? Why we listen? So I am repeating again and again because فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Right? You just remind them. Maybe it will be useful for the people who believe. That's why I remind you. I remind you. Listen and repeat. Why we listen? When we listen, there is an automatic transmission of language to our brain, to our pronunciation. That would be correct, and you can use it well also. That's why I tell you to listen to the audios and videos in different times and different types. That's why here I would like to give you a simple video. Regarding that, I will be giving you some questions also. You just answer that question because I would like to know whether you watched it or not. So just try to answer that questions also. Look at here. Don't you like stories? Note down the words and phrases. See, whenever you listen to anything, as I have told you in the last class, when you were listening to the animation, take a notebook. Check yourself whether you get any words, any ideas, and there will be subtitles will be there in the story, in the video, and it will be helping for you to understand it well. You got that idea? Anyway, after you have listened to the story, and just remind, these are the questions. You have to answer these questions after you have listened, but when you know the questions, you can concentrate to get the answers for all these questions. Okay, and once you listen, you can listen to other stories also. Don't confine that. Teachers give me this story, I have to watch this, I cannot watch others. Never think so. Maybe you have already watched this. First one is a few questions for you. What is the name of the story? Very simple. You will get from the headline itself. Second thing, how many characters are there? You just count them. This is nothing about the vocabulary or anything. It's about whether you understand or not. And characters are like primary characters will be there. Secondary, it's nothing, means with prime role, secondary role, and there will be human characters and animal characters. Who are they? Just what are the words used for them? Then you will get many vocabularies, my dear friends. That's why I tell this all. So never get bored of why I'm going to listen to the story, why this man is describing all things about this. Never get bored thinking of that. I always tell you because that would enrich your vocabulary. Okay, what shoemaker used to call out in the street? So there was a shoemaker. He would be coming to the street and call out a word, a phrase. What is that? You will understand it. Who was his first customer? So he was a shoemaker. There will be many customers. Who was his first customer? Find a word for repair. So repairing shoes. That's why which word is used there in the story instead of the word repair. And group. So maybe, for example, the group of animals and the group of people, group of different things, we use different collective nouns to denote them. People means many humans, single human are known as people, right? Like that, you have to find which word is used for group. And cheating, he cheated us. Like whether you find a word for that, just write down the word which you can use for cheat instead of cheat. What was the plan of shoemaker to escape from the thieves? So he met with some thieves, he made a plan. What was that? Okay. What was the second deal? So there was a deal between thieves and a shoemaker. What was the second one? Okay. How did he escape from the sack? And usually you should understand he was put in the sack. Somebody entrapped him in that. So what was his strategy to escape from that? And the last one is not write, is to speak. Okay, you have to send an audio or a video. To your teacher about this. Do you agree with the way cobbler did? The way cobbler did. That's a full question. Why and why not? See, cobbler or the shoemaker, he had a strategy. He made some tricks to escape from the thieves. That was morally, that was good or bad. Do you agree with that person or not? If you agree, why you agree with him? If you don't agree, why you don't agree with them? And can you suggest other ways? You just make a voice clip. I don't need you to write the answer for this question. I need you to speak up the answer. Maybe you can send a voice to your teacher. Maybe you can take a video and just send to your teacher. That would be fine, I think. So that's all about the story. Again, I tell you, all this question you just answered, and maybe you can find more questions from this and talk about this, about the theme of the story to your friend, your teacher. You can find yourself some works. I think you are already some groups like that. You can find different works regarding as per your interest. Always teachers can give you some basic information and basic works, but it's up to you to develop and to make better ways and better works. Okay, that's all about the story. Just in the description box, here is the link for your class, your video. Watch it, try to answer the question. That would be fine. So that's only for the day. Let's meet in the next week. Thank you so much.